A very good morning to our respected chief guest, correspondent, principal, teachers, dear parents and my dear friends. It gives us great pleasure to welcome you all to our Class 4 exhibition about nature's calendar. Through our exhibits, we will show how nature helps us understand time, seasons, weathers and changes that happen around us. We hope you will enjoy your presentation and learn something new. Your presence and encourages us make this event even more special. Thank you once again for joining us. We warmly welcome you and hope you have a wonderful day.
Welcome to our exhibit on nature's calendar. A calendar helps us know the days in a month. But did you know nature has its own calendar too? The movement of the earth, moon and sun creates day and night, phases of the moon, seasons, eclipses, solstices, equinoxes and monsoons. These natural events help people understand the passing of time and the changes happening all around us.
Nature gives us many clues about time. The blooming of flowers, the falling of leaves, the rising and setting of the sun, and the changing shapes of the moon all tell us something important about the world we live in. Today, we, the students of Class 4, will take you on a journey through these amazing events and show you how nature keeps perfect time.
The solar system consists of the sun and 8 planets. The sun at the center and its gravity keeps all the planets moving around it.
I am the sun. I am a star at the center of the solar system. All the planets move around me. I am Mercury. I am the closest planet to the sun and the smallest planet. I am Venus. I am the hottest planet because my thick atmosphere traps heat. I am Earth, the third planet from the Sun. I am called Blue Planet because of most of my surface is covered with water. I am the only planet that supports life. I have air, water, and the sunlight. Right temperature for people and plants to live. I am Mars. I am called a red planet because of my red soil. I am a cold and rocky planet. Maybe one day people will visit me. I am Jupiter. I am the biggest planet in the solar system. I am Saturn. I am the sixth planet from the Sun and I have rings. I am a giant gas planet with many moons. I am Uranus, the seventh planet from the Sun. I spin on my side, which makes me special. I am Neptune. I am the farthest planet from the Sun and very cold. Every morning the sun rises and every evening it sets. But did you know it's actually the earth that is moving? This is because of the rotation. Rotation means the earth spins on its own axis. The earth rotates west to east and takes 24 hours to complete one full rotation. This causes day and night. The part of the earth facing the sun has daytime, while the part facing away from the sun has nighttime. As the earth keeps spinning, space experiences day and night. We cannot with the earth spinning because everything around us, including the air, moves with the earth. The earth rotates at a very high speed, but the motion is smooth and constant. Sunrise. Sunrise is the time when the sun appears above the horizon in the morning. It looks as if the sun is rising, but actually the earth is rotating. The sunrise marks the beginning of the day. The sky may look orange, pink or golden because sunlight passes more through Earth's atmosphere. Sunset. Sunset is the time when the sun disappears below the horizon. It marks the end of the day. The beautiful colors are caused by sunlight, scattering of sunlight. Sun always appears to rise and set in the west. Sunrise and sunset reminds that the earth is always rotating. It helps us know when a new day begins and when it's time to rest. Do you know how a shadow is formed? Let me explain. A shadow is a dark area formed when an opaque object blocks light. A shadow is always formed on the opposite side of the light source. Three things needed to form a shadow: an opaque object, a light source, a surface. Features of shadow. A shadow is always dark. It does not show any colors. It has the same shape as the object. It does not show the colors or details. A shadow can become bigger or smaller. A shadow can only seen when there is light. A shadow can change its position when the light moves. Sundial. Thousands of years ago, people looked at the sun and its shadow to know the time. They used a simple device called a sundial. A sundial is an instrument used to tell time using the sun's shadow. It does not need batteries or electricity. It has a stick called gloamon that casts a shadow. Every shadow tells a story. A sundial teaches the movement of the sun and helps us measure time. Sundial works during the daytime when the sun shines. Sundial are the oldest time measuring device. Sundial have different types of sundial. They were used long ago before clocks and watches were invented. As the sun moves across the sky, the shadow changes its position. Sundial in Jaipur. The famous sundial is the Samrat Yantra Jantar Mantar. It is Jaipur. It is the world's largest stone sundial. It tells the time using sun shadow.
Revolution. Revolution is the movement of the earth along the sun along with a fixed path called an orbit. The earth takes 365 days, 1 by 4 days to complete one's revolution. This time is called an 1 year. The earth tilted 23.5 degrees. Because of this tilt, the earth's revolution, different part of earth receives different amount of sunlight. The revolution of the earth causes changes of seasons.
When a part of the earth is tilted towards the sun, it receives more sunlight and experiences summer. The days are longer and warmer. When a part of the earth is tilted away from the sun, it receives less sunlight and experiences winter. The days are shorter and colder.
Season is the period of the year with particular type of weather and daylight. The 5 main seasons are spring, summer, autumn, winter and rainy. The northern hemisphere is tilted slightly towards or away from the sun. It experiences spring or autumn. Polar day and polar night are natural events where regions near Earth's poles experience continuous daylight or darkness for more than 24 hours. Imagine many dark clouds filling the sky and bringing the cool rain. That is called the monsoon.
A monsoon is the season when we get most of our rain. It is caused by the winds that change direction during different seasons. In summer, the land becomes hotter than the sea. The warm air over the land rises. Cool moist winds from the sea blow towards the land, carrying water vapor. As these winds move towards the land and mountains, they cool down. The water vapor changes into clouds. When clouds become heavy, rain falls.
In India, the southwest monsoon brings most of the rain from June to September. The northeast monsoon brings rain mainly to Tamil Nadu from October to December. Monsoon is important because it gives us water for drinking, farming, rivers, lakes and plants. Good monsoon rain helps plants to grow, but too much monsoon can cause floods and too little monsoon can cause droughts. The southwest monsoon occurs from June to September. It brings heavy rainfall to most parts of India. Its moist wind blows from the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal towards India. The northeast monsoon occurs from October to December. Winds blow from northeast to Bay of Bengal. These winds pick up moisture from sea and bring rain to Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and parts of Andhra Pradesh, Kerala and Karnataka. The rainbow is a beautiful gift of nature that appears after rain. A rainbow is formed when processed through raindrops. The raindrops spit sunlight of 7 colors. The 7 colors are Vibgyor. The 7 colors are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. The phases of the moon are the different shapes of the moon that we see from the earth. The moon does not change its shape. It only looks different because it moves around the earth and sunlight falls on it from different angles. New moon. The moon is between the earth and the sun. The side facing the earth is dark, so we cannot see it. Waxing crescent. A small curved part of the moon becomes visible. First quarter, half of the moon looks bright. The moon has completed 1/4 of its journey around the earth. Waning gibbous, the moon starts becoming smaller. Full moon. The entire side of moon facing earth is lit by the sun, so it looks like a complete circle. More than waxing gibbous, more than half of the moon more is bright, but it is not full moon. Last third quarter, half of the moon is visible again.
Any question? One year curved moon is visible before it becomes a new moon again.
We are going to explain the interesting topic eclipses. An eclipse is the one of the nature's most amazing event. Let you know why they are so special. The eclipse is important because it helps scientists to learn more. Because the scientists can learn more about the sun, moon and earth. The eclipse also helps us to understand the sun and moon move in space. Now let us see how it happens. Let me tell about lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse happens when the earth comes between the sun and moon. The earth's shadows falls on the moon, make it look dark. A lunar eclipse happens only on a full moon. There are 2 types of lunar eclipse: total lunar eclipse and partial lunar eclipse. Let me explain about total lunar eclipse. Total lunar eclipse. During a total lunar eclipse, whole moon passes into Earth's dark shadow. Partial lunar eclipse. During a partial lunar eclipse, only a part of the moon passes into its dark shadow. So only a part of the moon looks dark. At least 2 partial lunar eclipses occur every year. Do you know about blood moon? Now let me tell you some amazing facts about blood moon. During a total lunar eclipse, although the moon is the earth's shadow, some sunlight reaches the moon. Hence the moon is visible. The earth's atmosphere filters the most of blue light and violet light from the sunlight which passes through it. This gives the moon a reddish appearance. Thus the moon is called blood moon. Facts about lunar eclipse. During the lunar eclipse, the bright side faces the earth. This means a lunar eclipse happens on a full moon day. It is safe to watch a lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse can be seen from anywhere on earth where it is night time. It usually lasts for a few hours. The moon does not make its own light, it reflects the sunlight. Do you know about the strawberry moon? Let me explain. The strawberry moon is the full moon that appears in June. It is called the full moon not because it is pink or red, but because it was time when wild strawberries were ready to pick in the part of North America to mark strawberry harvesting season. This mostly strawberry moon occurs on June 29, 2026. Different stages of total lunar eclipse. The first stage of lunar eclipse is the penumbral eclipse. The second stage is the partial lunar eclipse. The third stage is the total lunar eclipse.
Summer solstice. The summer solstice usually occurs on 21st June in northern hemisphere. It is the day which the longest day and the shortest night of an year. The earth is tilted at an angle of about 23.5 degree. During the summer solstice, the northern hemisphere tilted towards the sun.
The sun rays fall more directly on the northern hemisphere, giving it more heat and light. The sun rays early and sets late, making the days long. The winter solstice usually occurs on 21st or 22nd December. It is the day with shortest day and the longest night of the year. Winter solstice marks the beginning of winter in many countries. After the winter solstice, the day slowly started becoming longer. This event helps us to understand how the earth tilt causes the seasons. During winter solstice, the sun's rays fall less directly on the northern hemisphere. Therefore, days are colder and shorter. Equinox. Equinox is the time when day and night are almost equal in length all over the earth. It happens twice a year. During an equinox, the sun shines directly over the equator. There are two equinoxes every year. The spring equinox occurs around 21st March. The autumn equinox occurs around 23rd September. Equinox mark the beginning of spring and autumn in many countries. It helps us understand how the earth movement around the sun causes season. Day and night are nearly equal, about 12 hours each.
Cross-quarter days fall midway between solstice and equinox.
The northern lights are beautiful colorful lights seen in the night sky. They are also called aurora borealis. These lights usually appear in places close to the North Pole.
The sun sends out tiny particles into space all the time. When these particles reach Earth, they collide with gases in the atmosphere. This collision creates glowing lights in the sky. Different gases create different colors. Oxygen can create green and red lights, while nitrogen can create blue and purple lights.
The lights move and change shape, looking like curtains, waves or ribbons dancing in the sky. They are best seen during dark winter nights when the sky is clear. The countries as Norway, Sweden, Finland, Iceland and Canada are famous for viewing the northern lights. Imagine it is midnight, but the sun is still shining. This amazing phenomenon is called the midnight sun. The midnight sun is a natural phenomenon in which the sun can be seen even at midnight. This happens in places near North Pole and South Pole during summer. This happens because the earth is tilted on its axis. During summer, the North Pole axis towards the sun. Because of this, sun does not go below horizon the sun. So it stays bright even at midnight. The midnight sun is commonly seen in Norway, Finland, Sweden and Alaska. Have you ever wondered why people in different countries don't have the same time? Let me explain. The earth keeps rotating on its axis. As it turns, some places with the sun have daytime while others have nighttime. As it turns, the earth keeps rotating on its axis. As it turns, some places where the sun have daytime. That is why different countries have the different time. To keep time organized, the world uses GMT as the starting point.
Greenwich Mean Time (GMT) is the standard time used to compare time around the world. It is named after Greenwich, a place in London. Many GMT helps people in different countries know the correct time. Many countries set the time zone based on GMT.
Scientists and sailors have used GMT for many years. India follow Indian Standard Time (IST), which is 5 hours and 30 minutes ahead of GMT. Have you ever played a hide and seek game? Yes. Imagine a fantastic hide and seek game between the sun, earth and the moon. Do you know what is it? Yes, it is an eclipse. An eclipse happens when one object in space blocks the light from another object and casts its shadow on that object. There are two main types of eclipses, solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. In a course of revolution, sometimes the earth, the moon and the sun are almost in the same line. The moon comes between the sun and the earth and blocks the sunlight and casts its shadow on the earth is called solar eclipse. The three main types of solar eclipse are total solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse and annular solar eclipse.
During a total solar eclipse, the moon completely covers the sun. The sky becomes dark like early evening for a few minutes.
Partial solar eclipse. During a partial solar eclipse, only a part of the sun is covered by the moon, so the sun looks like a crescent.
During the total solar eclipse, the moon casts two shadows on the earth. They are umbra and penumbra. First, let me explain about the first shadow, umbra. The umbra is the darkest center part of the moon shadow. People in the umbra see a total solar eclipse where the moon completely covers the sun.
Let me explain about the second shadow, penumbra. Penumbra is the lighter outer part of the shadow. People here see a partial solar eclipse, so the sun looks like a crescent.
Diamond ring effect. Just before and just after a total solar eclipse, a small bright spot of sunlight shines beside the dark moon. It looks like a sparkling diamond on a ring. This is called the diamond ring effect. It lasts for a few minutes. Facts about solar eclipse. During a solar eclipse, the dark side of the moon faces the earth. Therefore, a total solar eclipse always occurs on a new moon day. A total solar eclipse lasts only for a few minutes. On an average, the place on the earth which has once witnessed a total solar eclipse will get to witness another total solar eclipse after about 375 years. Birds and animals may behave as if it is evening. Let's explain about safety measures that you should follow during a solar eclipse. Never look directly at the sun during a solar eclipse. Use special solar eclipse glasses. Safe solar view or a pinhole projector. Do not use sunglasses, X-ray films or a glasses. Upcoming top astronomical events 2026. First event, 6 planets element on August 12, namely the Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, Uranus, Saturn and Neptune. Deep partial lunar eclipse occurs on August 27 or 28. September equinox, the autumn or the fall equinox occurs on September 23. The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the works of His hand. Look at the sun that rises every morning. Look at the moon that shines at night. Look at the stars that twinkle in the sky. Look at the northern lights in beautiful colors.
These are not accidents, they show us God's power, order and beauty. When we see galaxies and stars so far away, we know how great God is. We might be small, but we are loved by Him.
On behalf of Class 4, I thank God for making today's exhibition a success. I also thank our Honorable Chief Guest, correspondent, our respected principal, teachers, parents and everyone else present here for making today's exhibition successful. Thank you for your time and support. Have a wonderful day.